Joined me, Tanis and Shane today on Brighton Marina on the east wall. We are fishing for whatever comes along. A bit later on I'm going to be doing some live baiting. I want to get some mackerel. Tide's just started flooding, I think. It is absolutely rammo. When we got here we had to start on peg 1 because there's nothing. After Pier's shut, it's an absolute nightmare. There's people arguing all along the pier, everyone's pushing in and everyone's casting over everyone. But as you can see, we've got an array of rods. We start up over there. T's got his rod out. I've got my little rod there, my little white rod there to muck about with down the wall and to put a Dexter wedge on later for the mackerel. This is a carp rod that's got a Dexter wedge on it at the minute, just to get out that little bit further. Continental rod with turret loop rig. That if you watched the video of here before, when I was fishing down the pool, I'm using the same thing. And mate, that bit of rag is a third of some of the rag we got from Medway Tackle this week. Absolutely outstanding rag. And that's a bloody good sized bait, I think. Loads of bling, probably a bit unnecessary, but I'm doing it anyway. So yeah, turret loop rig, that's going out of the Conti. The Dara rod, at the minute, has got a turret flapper on it. Oh, my new one, you haven't seen that, but yeah, that's new. And then Shane is there. That fella down there's just got a little place. Shane's fishing with his Ziplex Trinity. And what are you fishing with? What you got on? What rig you got on?
Fruit flapper.
And Shane's got a fruit flapper on. We've got ragworm, crab, blacks, squid, and hopefully mackerel soon. Anyway, I'll bring you back and show you some fish. Well, I brought you back. Shane's now fishing too. Well, he will be in a minute when he's finished making rigs. You know, I don't know what he's doing. People normally make rigs at home, my fault, but yeah. So there's Shane's too. There's 3 of mine. I'm only fishing with 2 actually on the bottom. That one's got that carp rod in the middle's got a Dexter wedge on it, as you've seen. T's up there with his 1 rod, and there's a float rod, my little kayak spinning sort of thing, whatever you want to call it. It's out there with a float on it. But it's just a nightmare. I hate fishing like this. Normally I want one of these baits to myself. We're all crossing each other's lines. And either side are crossing over us, and yeah, it's a bit pants at the minute. Just wait for this tide to come up, sun to go down, and we might see a few fish. Shane's had a little schoolie bass, but we've got this today. Present from my mate Westy. The new full collection of sea slime. All 5 in the range. I've just actually stuck a bream rig out with just some squid on it. I've put some slime on the bottom hook and left the top hook clean, and we'll see how it goes. But quite it's nice, got some smell to it. If anyone's ever interested in any of it, contact Michael West on Facebook. You'll find him anywhere there's an argument, really. No, I'm only joking. South East Sea Fishing or anything like that, you'll find him. But failing that, there is a sea slime website, so just Google sea slime and you'll find it. I'll put a link in the description of the video anyway. But yeah, no, it's well worth a go. There's a video actually on Mike West's YouTube channel of me a couple of years ago when he bought out the first lot. I was using just some foam, just putting some of that sea slime on it, fishing at the Medway where I live. We was only fishing for whiting. We was just putting some foam on the hooks and just tipping sea slime on it, and I was catching just as many whiting as the other people with worms. So it does work. It does catch fish. Whether it makes much of a difference, who knows? But that's for you to decide. When there's nothing biting, it can't hurt to give it a go. So nothing else is biting, so I'm giving it a go. It's worth to see. There's so much going on. Ooh, zoomed in. There's boats everywhere, look. There's bells jingling everywhere. There's plenty of big spider crabs coming up. A lot of people are catching great big spider crabs. But yeah, there's not so many fish at the minute. If the 2 lads that I saw earlier when I walked on the pier recognised us and said, "Oh, are you on YouTube?" are watching, hello to you boys. I hope you're catching some fish. But other than that, I'll bring you back when we get some fish.
Brought you back. Nice little east arm brace. Got a turret loop rig, fresh blacks. Happy days. Bring you back when you get some more.
Right, brought you back. I finally just caught myself a couple of live mackerel in that bucket. And as long as they're still swimming around, I'm now sticking a live bait down for a bass on the big rod. Just tying that up now. It's a 5/0 Chinook, which is probably not quite big enough, but I don't know, it's strong enough. On one of these live bait sliders, again, Michael West. Never used one, so this might be a foul. But this is the way I've been shown how to do it. So what I want to do, rod with a lead, cast it out. You just look at that rod go. Look at that continental rod, smashing away. Cast this water out. Everybody wants to go. So 30 yards. Stove your head. At the bottom, as you normally would. Set that down. Now this, follow me. Somehow goes on your line. Bear with me. He did show me how to do it last night when I went and picked him up, but I can't exactly remember how. So that, if I remember rightly, unclips off there. You get your main line, start at the back, underneath the clip, around the loop, underneath the clip, around the loop, clip, around the loop, clip, around the loop, and now that is now free flowing on the main line. Clip that back up. Now all this is going to do is slide all the way down the line, down when it gets down to the lead. I've got 5-6 foot of hook length, and then what I want to do is get my mackerel. Problem is with mackerel, apparently when you touch them, it burns them, scalds the skin, and they die. So these ones, when I caught them, I unhooked them very, very carefully. So I'm now going to have to pick one up. I'm going to have to pick one up. But as you can see, they're still very much alive. They're very fast. He's about the right size, I think. All I'm going to do just through that bottom jaw. No, he's in there now. That's going to have to do. On the bottom. The rod's already out there. That's untangled. And away the fish goes. See him down there? And now he can swim off and swim down as far down as he wants and muck about as much as he wants. That's now kicking off, causing all sorts of distress signals, hopefully. And there we go. You can see that. You see it? It's just gone down below the water surface, and I can see the live baits because the water's quite clear. I can see it. You probably can't because it's too far away. But I can see him swimming down and down and down. So that's how we live bait fish. Fingers crossed we get some more. Is it going again?
Yeah.
Right. As you saw while I was doing that live bait, literally a second ago, T stopped it. I had a good bite on its continental wood. So let's see if there's anything on that. A lot of people have been getting spider crabs today. Big spider crabs coming up. I don't think there's anything in. I don't think there's anything. Don't know. Maybe. No, I'll be honest, I think I missed it. Yeah, no, I missed it. Right, bring it back.
We go, another nice little place. To it, Luke, doing the business again, fresh flaps. Alright, bring you back when you get some more.
Well, I've brought you back. We're having problems tonight, and these are the cause of it. Spider crab. This is quite a small one. They do grow monstrous. But I'll take you over here. This is the problem. There's supposed to be a load of beads on the end of that line, as well as a hook. Shane's just caught this one, but it's one he's actually brought in. But all day we've been bringing our rigs back with hooks lost and, well, yeah, just mainly hooks lost. Would have had the snoods, but they've been a nightmare. We're struggling really. Shane's had a couple of places in the bass. I'm still blanking on that front. I've still had me a couple of mackerel, but yeah. It's a lovely evening. It's like having Pier on steroids down here tonight. The amount of fluff chuckers. But look, it's crab on crab action there, look. Crab on crab. You see him running around? Anyway, we'll get this one back. I'll bring it back, we get some fish. I'm still live baiting with the live mackerel. Fella next to me's got a couple of rods down with live mackerel on them. It's just so many lines in water, it's hard work. It really is hard work. It's not my ideal fun night of fishing, but I'm here now, so I've got to keep going. I'll bring it back. Right, I'm just bringing in that live bait. See if the spiders have got hold of it, shall we? I think it's safe to say they have. That's been out there probably 45 minutes, and yeah, that's what's left of a whole mackerel. That was alive and kicking when I dropped it down. So yeah, live bait ain't working because the spiders are on it. Brilliant. Right, bring it back. It's on. I don't know what it is. Just changed to a pop-up rig, and it's a lovely little gurnard actually. I just changed to a pop-up rig with tiny bits of mackerel on, just see if there's any garfish out there. Obviously, as you saw, the spider crabs are a nightmare, so I put the pop-up rig on. You just got to try everything you can, ain't you, when fishing. So I've got a pop-up rig. What a lovely, such stunning fish. Hang on. Ow. Spiny though. I've got some spines. Some big pop-ups that. Tiny little hooks, like little continental hooks. I use this one in Spain actually. If you've seen the Spanish video. Let's get off that lid. Come on, little fella. Tip. If you can see the hook but you can't get it out, back of the knife, like that. Use it as a T-bar. No, use it as a T-bar. Bring the fish down low so we don't fall too far. Pull the line tight, shake the hook, shake it, and off he comes. Come here, little dude. I don't know if you can see the colours, the colour blues on them big fins. Absolutely stunning fish. Oh, you got stones or something in his body. I'm tipping it backwards and forwards, and I can feel it running up and down his finger. Well, that's weird. But yeah, what a lovely little fish. So there you go. If you've got problems with crabs, pop-up rigs. Tiny bits of mackerel, tiny little hooks, look. Lovely. I'm happy with that. First one I've had this year. Sweat. Gone. Winner, winner. And get some mackerel.
A few on there.
Yeah. What live baits there, mate?
Fucking hell.
That's just a lot?
Yeah. Let's get some more.
Right, we're still struggling. Well, I've still got the pop-up rig on. Me and T both just had cracking bites, and there was all mackerel, both of them. So that's on. T's on a little boom rig now, just trying to keep the baits off the bottom. The pier is still packed. Everyone's getting fish. I mean, all the way up. It's just absolute madness. Look, there's fish there. The amount of rods. The bream have started. I'm now mucking about with a float, but the tide one is running from left to right, quite severe. So I'm casting the float out over there, sort of missing everyone's lines the best I can, and then letting it just drift all the way along. I had a bite just a minute ago, I think, but I'm new to this float fishing at sea. It's quite new to me, so I'm giving it a go. But we'll have to see how it goes. Anyway, T's had a fish, finally. Right, we'll bring you back. Oh, mozzies. Right, well, I brought these back. As you can see, it's dark. The fishing's been really bad. I had that gurnard. There's been a couple of mackerel, and now the horse mackerel out in numbers, massive numbers. Can you see that? No, it's not bio waste. This gentleman next to me has dropped a light in the water, down in between the gap, and it attracts the horse mackerel.
Yeah.
Shane's got a bite by the sounds of it, and it's happening all the way along the pier, and everyone's absolutely smashing it. So apparently this attracts fish. How bright it is! You just got it attached to like a car jump leads with a battery on it. Oh, my head torch has just come back on. Look at the brightness of it. Look, I'll cover up my head torch. It's unbelievable. Well, I'll you got one, Shane? Oh, Shane's missed it because he's useless like he normally does. Anyway, I'll bring you back and get some fish. What? I brought you back probably for one last time. We have had an absolute nightmare with these spiders. They're cutting hooks, they're taking bait instantly. I mean, this one has come up, it's got a lot of feathers wrapped around it. Someone else's feathers, look. Look, and a little spinner, look. It's all wrapped up around it. There's absolutely tons of weed going through. To be honest, it's been a bit of a nightmare trip. There's too many people fishing on this pier. People are crossing our lines from 5 groins up. It's ridiculous. Yeah, and we've had them to contend with. We haven't been able to fish the bottom properly. I know I'm making a lot of excuses, but it is what it is. It's quite annoying because I haven't had a good trip in ages. Oh, this has got a whole nother rig attached to it, this has. Jesus. Yeah, mate, you got yourself some free feathers. So yeah, these have been, hold on, these have been a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. So I'm now packing up my rods. I've had enough. Let me show you down here. I'll make you boys light. Look, all that weed going through. He's got it attached to the end of a rod now. Look, just to hold it out. And there's a few of these up the pier, a few people doing the same thing. So yeah.
Squid hunting.
This is, I think I already showed you the pop-up rig, didn't I? But it's not working now because of the weed. The weed's just attacking it and sinking it all down, and we're getting spider crabs. So I'll probably finish it there. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers to the boys. Don't forget about the sea slime if you're interested. Contact Michael West, but I'll put a link in the description for the website as well. Cheers all.